welcome to the ninth edition of the Ufology World Congress, which is happening in Barcelona this year. It's the most important event of ufology in Europe and also in Latin America, and it invites many professionals, experts, and spiritual people in the audience to bring together personal growth, ufology, and philosophy too. So today I have the honor to speak with Robert Salas, who is a former lieutenant of the United States Air Force, who has written many books and who is very much into the mysticism and the magic of the cosmos. And I'm very honored to have him in this interview with you and to announce his keynote, which is happening this year in Barcelona. Hello, Robert.
Hello, Romina. Good to see you.
Good to see you. I welcome you. And what is your mission and what is your target on this in this year on the Ufology Congress?
Well, I want to keep pressure on all governments of the world, but especially the United States government to proceed on disclosure. Our government has recently, in the past few years, set some new regulations for themselves and agencies within our government to release and reveal what projects they've been involved with regarding UFOs, now called UAPs, or unidentified anomalous phenomena. Uh, and the interest has grown since 2017 when the videos were released on those that video shot by Navy pilots off the Pacific coast, showing these objects doing very extreme maneuvers, maneuvers that aircraft cannot do that we know of. And still our government has not revealed what they know about the subject. So that's my main thrust. But along with that, I continue to push for the abolition of nuclear weapons worldwide. As you know, in 1967, I had an incident where I was involved. I had control of 10 nuclear missiles when a UFO came over our facility and disabled all 10 of our missiles.
Mm.
And since then, after I was able to speak publicly about it in 1994, I have researched many other incidents, similar incidents where UFOs have come over and shut down missiles or flown over nuclear facilities. And so I think they are sending us a message. And by they, I mean, I am convinced these are extraterrestrial craft not produced on Earth.
Mhm.
And they are sending us a message of caution, and indeed encouraging us to eliminate all nuclear weapons on the planet. Obviously, recent conflicts and we've had threats of the use of nuclear weapons by various actors such as um, Russian leaders and also from North Korea, um, threatening the United States and the world with nuclear war. Uh, so that threat continues. I'm going to keep pressing for that. I'll be discussing many other incidents besides my own where these objects have been, in some cases, interfering with our nuclear weapons. Um, so that's what mainly I am interested in, and I will be discussing all of this in great detail and I'm looking very much forward to visiting your beautiful country again.
Beautiful. We are looking forward to hear your stories and your point of views of your consultation too. What humanity should how humanity should behave also in thinking about actions of the government and when it comes to disclosure. Disclosure not only in America but worldwide, because I guess there are many different scenarios. So yeah, beside that, uh, what is about? Are you sharing something about your books? Because I've seen you've written a lot of very interesting books. Are you bringing them into correlation with what is happening currently in the world?
Yes, yes, of course. I've written three books. The first one was called Fated Giant, and in that book, I talk in detail on the incident that occurred while I was in the Air Force. I have documents supporting that, many documents. And then my second book talked about the phenomenon in general. The third book brings everything up to date, current. It was recently published, so it's fairly current. That one's called UAPs and the Nuclear Puzzle. And uh, that is more my most complete um, discussion on the entire subject. So yes, I will try to bring the latest information that I have from my sources to the audience and answer all questions they may have. Uh, I've also had my own close encounter, very experience with uh, with these beings that are extraterrestrial beings.
Yeah. Are you talking about a specific race, a specific species, or are you in contact or referring to to specific races that are involved in this disclosure and nuclear war?
I can't say that for sure. I think this particular species of beings has, let's say, been in communication with me for some time, uh,
Yeah.
and I can't tell you which planetary or galactic system they come from, anything like that. Uh, uh, but I think I've encountered them multiple times in my life.
Yeah. Let's hope they are becoming friends and that they are nice family members and interested in a peaceful interstellar trade. Because as we understand, it's not about war. It's about co-creation and trades and resources in a fair way. And when we can better communication and heal the core wound of the universe, I guess we have some options to avoid that scenario.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you brought that up. It's a good issue, and that is, are they friend or foe? Um, and I'm concerned that countries like the United States have already, within the let's say military complex of our government, they have decided they're going to they consider them as potential enemies without first informing the public on how we would like to approach our first contact, public contact with these beings. Um, and I think that's important. It's an important subject to consider, and that's why it's important for governments to reveal what they know about any contacts or anything really they know about these beings. Um, so that is why it is important for government to come forward and be honest and fair with the public as to what they know. And we should all press for that kind of disclosure.
Yes, I agree. Absolutely. Thank you, Robert. So, dear audience, I hope we have the opportunity to discuss that during the keynote, during the discussion on the Ufology World Congress this year on the 14th, 15th, and 16th of June in Barcelona. And we are very, very happy, very, very, very proud to have Robert Sala at the Congress and hope to see you there. Thank you, Robert.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Romina. It's been a pleasure.